Hello again. This is kirbyone. You're here for your daily dose of dominions in this Kailasa's darkest hour. It all comes down to this, the turn where men decide whether they are the type of people to fight until the death or rage quit and join another game. Here we go. Message from Yomi, wanting to know what Niflheim's Bless is. I cast Call of the Wild. We'll see how that goes in a second. No magic sites. We'll see where I'm searching. And then this happens. I am attacked by Helheim and his very visible army because of those militias and furbolgs, which I can see they are not stealthy. Let this be a lesson to you, Helheim folks. Oh look, he has quickness and attack rear. Could never have guessed that was a thing. Not surprised at all. So yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with. Even if I weren't fighting some 15 odd frost giants. However, I am not alone. Tianchi also attacks the frost giants and stabs them in the back, even though it's not really like a betrayal per se. It's just that's where his back is, you know, within stabbing range. This is me casting Call of the Wild. There's some wolves, there's my werewolf. I put 1 PD in the province, and this guy shows up rather quickly. Well, I guess now we know what his pretender is. I think we can all figure what's going to happen with that. I am going to die horrible deaths. And then this is the fort where I'm trying to break free. Did he leave? Oh, he's still here, unfortunately. Probably wondering what he's going to do now that he can't break my siege. Maybe he was hoping for me to break out with the full force of my armies instead of just testing him. So it looks like he actually has them scripted to attack rear, and they just got caught up in here. Everybody's going to die in that. But I might get unlucky and lose my profit as well. I did stick some guards with him, so he's not alone here. 43 damage and he's still alive. Running away though. He still has 60 hit points though. Did he like... Oh no, that was a monkey that got... He has 60 hit points though. I keep forgetting that he has heroic toughness as his hero feat. So he can actually like take a hit from a Jarl. And with regeneration, he's actually like taking a beating. And he's still alive. And he has no afflictions yet either. Got no shield left though. Better run. And his bodyguards hold the giants off while he can run away. And he makes it. Wow, that was quite something. This is unfortunate, but I don't think my province defense are going to stand very long against much of anything. And even though I lost several hundred strength worth of defenders to shore up my defenses, he still is not doing any damage to my walls. So I think he's going to have to seriously reconsider his strategy. I got 2 nature gems, so that's great. Alright, what is the situation? First of all, this is where my site searchers were because they don't know what to do, or they didn't know what to do. They didn't really want to just walk into that fort. But we're going to break out of here with everything we got and just go for it. I do have Paralyze now scripted. I don't really know what to do with these guys. I just threw some gems on them and hoped that they would summon elementals. I don't know why I put Astral pearls on him because he's got the Clam of Pearls, and he doesn't need that many for Light of the Northern Star, so you can't really summon elementals with pearls, so I don't know. He's going to take all of the animals and ogres, and he's going to take all of the magic units. He can, because of my bless, take 20 magic units, but no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, and these guys, and I'm just going to throw everything. The elephants, like before, in a line, front and center, to trample those attack archers. Snakes on one side, monkeys and ogres on the other side. I should have scripted that because I do not want them running in to fight. I want them throwing rocks out of the way and not getting chilled. These guys will also overkill the archers and wait for other things to move in and take the brunt of the damage dealing before doing the damage themselves, because they still have 2 attacks with pretty high damage, so hopefully I can spam enough of them. But this is really what's important. Paralyze, and I can do that with Light of the Northern Star. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys who are all going to be paralyzing, and him once he gets some more fatigue up. Maybe that's why I put the pearls there, so he doesn't fatigue out from casting Light of the Northern Star. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's only 4 because 2 of them have to be used for a communion, so they're not going to actually be paralyzing. These guys are actually moving on by and leaving this behind. They're sneaking out, and we're going to move them to the front, which is the middle of their lands. So he, because he can't break siege, is going to Call of the Wild again, and now I have no nature gems left because Call of the Wild is expensive. It's 15 nature gems every time you cast it, so it is pretty expensive, and it is most cost effective if you were to cast it on a forest, but the forest is just outside of range, so I can't do that. That's unfortunate. This is too far away too, even though it would be a good beachhead for me to summon them safely. I've got these guys, so they're going to sneak and attack in, and hopefully between the 2 of them I'll be able to retake this province and reestablish a beachhead. And I'm assuming that he is actually going to move out, though he is stealthy, so I don't know why I see him. He's probably defending or something, or maybe sight searching. I don't know, but I can see him, so that is worrisome. He still hasn't taken care of these wolves here from that wealthy. This is a wealthy province. It's like 100 gold there, and this one is too, unfortunately. What else? Okay, yeah, so Helheim attacked here. I lost an all-important astral pearl and my only source of air income, so I'm not getting any more of that for a while. And this was a really good gem province, and I'm very sad. He is probably going to move here, and the reason he's going to move here is because Hinam is coming right in on his heels, and this is the only place he can attack me. So next turn I will be at war with Hinam and Niflheim for starters. Now I also send a bunch of panic messages, because at this point I'm like, alright, I don't want to just leave the game and go AI. This is my first game ever. I want it to be a good one, and I want to give people a memory of me that will never fade, and I will drown them in blood. And this is the first war that I know of in the game, so I'll give them a good one before I'm totally raffle-stomped and killed. So, Airmore, I say, I've just been attacked by Helheim, and Hinam is coming in. I've not been able to deal with Niflheim at all yet, and I expect to die. So he can either join me or take some of my lands in order to save himself maybe from later, because if any of these 3 guys take like my lands, divide up my lands amongst them, they will become much more powerful than their neighbors. So I'm trying to give Airmore a fighting chance because he was a fellow first-time player like me. So still trying to be nice to him. Tianchi, I say, thanks for helping against Niflheim, but I'm gonna die. Yomi, I tell him my bless. I tell him, you know, I'm gonna be killed by everybody anyway, so have fun. I've never talked to him yet, but I'm just telling him, like, you know, I hate everyone now. And this is Niflheim. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, this is a Wrath of Khan quote. I do like it. It is very appropriate for this. I'm going to recruit a guy so he can lead my armies, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before, where I recruit a bunch of monkeys to hold the walls, and then we'll see. Oh, he's summoning Apsaras to give me some extra numbers, and then ogres, because I don't really have a whole lot of summons right now, and some more Apsaras. I'm burning through my pearls, which is unfortunate because they would be used for a lot better things. I think that's all. I'm not recruiting any more stealthy guys there or there, because right now it just needs to be the real armies. Yeah, I do come up with things to script them to do. Right now I'm just trying to focus on the paralyze. Okay, mercenaries. I did not think to use mercenaries, but I don't know if they would have helped a whole lot, given that I'm about to be devoured from all sides. And yet, I remind you all that as I am saying this and showing you this, I do repeatedly say that the game is still ongoing, and I am still playing it. So, keep that in mind as we get through the next couple of turns where I get really beaten to a bloody pulp for a little while. And in that spirit, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the epic continuation of this series.